So yes, today we are going to be building a lovely pub. Or not really building it, but more planning for it. Basically what I've kind of ran into is I was walking or running back from the badminton thing earlier today. That one Pisces Swifty and the lovely lives as well. Welcome on in. I hope you guys doing well. But I was running through town and I just, like, a Tudor style building caught my eye. And I know, like, so far in, like, the university build we've been doing... Oh, okay, right, I've just been falling down, apparently. But I know so far we've kind of done, like, a Tudor-esque style thing here. And, like, a little bit over here. But I really want to, like, play into that and make it even more Tudor. And I was, like, literally looking at buildings today and getting inspired for, like, builds and, like some sections that I can do for the Misadventures University of Cambridge build. So I'm going to sort of play around with that going forward. I know we've kind of got the dockyards in this big section to do still, and then a little bridge across here. But I was thinking for, like, the pub, I was thinking, like, we kind of have, like, the university library here, and we kind of have, like, this kind of, like, grand sort of, like, foyer entrance bit. So my sort of idea was that, you know, you can either go straight home from the library, or you could go down to, like, this area over here and go to, like, the pub. So I was thinking, like, over this area, like, by the mountain bit, which means we can also put, like, some barrels and stuff in the, like, the back over here. We can also, basically what my thinking is, we can do, like, a big pub sort of build over here. And it's going to be quite a big sort of, like, area, because I kind of want it to be, like, a big sort of grand style piece that I really want to do over here. So I reckon that's going to be the location that we're going to do this big pub build. And I think it's going to be really cool. And I'd love to be also able to have, like, my own drink, because in Misadventures, for those of you that don't know, we've got, like, a number of different drinks across the server, which is very, very cool. Like, we have, like, rose wine, we have, God, what is the other one? Like the swamp juice stuff that you can get from Orchidea. And there's a number of different things that you can get, which I think is really, really cool. Hi, Lazara. How you doing, dude? But there's a number of different things that we can get, and I was thinking it'd be a really good idea if we had, like, some kind of drink at Misadventures at Misadventures in the University of Cambridge. So very much open to name suggestions, guys. And because of that, we can also name the pub after the person that has the best, like, drink name thing, so that you can also be included in Misadventures lore, which I think is also pretty cool. So yeah, if you have any, like, good suggestions for what we want to call our drink, yeah, would love to hear some, and we can also give you some credit in the build as well, which I think is a really cool way to get you guys involved too. Queen Oracle, thank you very much for the hydrate. I'm going to drink water now. Shadow Ghost, don't you worry about it. Also, I love how quiet the chat is going to be, like, for the next while, because I know for a fact so many of you are playing on the Cambam SMP right now. I know you're all there, and I know that you're not chatting in the chat because of that. So I appreciate that. So if you aren't subbed and want to feel more included, today is your day. Today is absolutely your day to feel more included, because I know that a lot of you are on the Cambam SMP. I know you're there. I love that I say that and you guys are all... That's funny. Anyway, right, there's 20 of us on. Yeah, I feel like there was going to be a lot of you guys playing it today. Right, let's first of all go and check on our little axolotls and see how they're getting on. So we'll jump over here and go into our lovely bowl. I was on the server earlier as well, and I saw, like, some of the axolotls getting caught in some of the plants, so I made sure to free them. So I'm hoping that they aren't, like... Look, he's trapped himself again. Noodle is here again. Noodle was here earlier. It's because of the sea cucumber, and it doesn't know how to navigate. That's the other spot that was also there. Oh my god, they're so stupid. It's these sea cucumbers. They don't know how to operate that. Oh god. They don't know how to operate the sea cucumbers, so they get themselves trapped over here. So I need to make sure that there's, like... Look, see, they're so stupid, man. Like, they already, like, whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna make sure that they're free, and then we need to move these, like, I'll move it, like, over here, so there's, like, lots of different ways that they can get out. See, look, it traps them. They get confused, and now they don't move. Look, I don't know what to do, because I need them to swim around, but they can't just get stuck by these sea cucumbers their whole life, but I don't know where to put them. But look, they're free already. I could put them, like, in the very, very corner, I suppose. That could be another solution. because they can't get in the very, very corner, can they? Right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them just all in the corners so that they can't possibly get trapped by these sea cucumbers. But it's so annoying. But anyway, they're all doing fine for the time being until they get trapped again. Noodle is doing brilliantly. Very good swimming. Gilsbert's doing brilliantly. And Lumo is also doing brilliantly. Look at Gilsbert over here. Just navigating the area. It's such a beautiful, vibrant like build that we've done here. And I really just love how it sort of ties into the rest of the build too. This is wrong. And I need to fix this immediately. Let me move this up here and grab you out. There you go. Now it's all evened out. But yeah, the axolotls are doing brilliantly. They're thriving so far. They've got lots of space to roam around, lots of plants to go and like sniff around in and have a good time. And so I think they're really, really cool. And again, it's a really, really cool build that just sort of ties in the rest of the Misadventures SMP all together with just something that reflects like Crystal Hollow all the way over there. So very, very cool. So yeah, have I heard Grimm's Misadventures song yet? I have, Shadow Ghost, and I have also commented on the video as well because I thought it was a very, very cool video. Although it is kind of the symptom of being the small creator is that I don't feature like at all on the video at all. But you know, fine. It's to be expected that, you know, the bigger creators will get the attention when it comes to things like this. But hey-ho. But I thought it was a really cool project that they did, and like it's getting attention, very well deserved, because it's a very, very good song and like very, very talented, brilliant. I think it's really, really cool. So yeah, maybe for the pub there should be a Cambridge cocktail, Philosopher's Pint. I like the idea of Philosopher's Pint. I think that's kind of cool. Charlie365, I'll remember that. Philosopher's Pint would be a really good one, but it needs to give some sort of effect, which I need to kind of explore and find out what to do with that. But anyway. So, first things first, I'm the realist, but I think what I need to do is I need to fix my spoon up and I need to fix my axe up because they're kind of low. And I do have mending on them, and we do have a really effective mechanism to get more XP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lot of my steak here. Do I have any more food that I can give? And basically we're going to start off by going over to the rats in the sewers so that we can get just more stuff back because we're kind of very, very low on everything right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by doing that and fixing up my tools so that I can then start collecting materials for the big sort of build that I'm working on. There's also going to be a lot of white concrete in this build as well, so we'll also have to collect that, or get that ready rather, which is going to take a little bit of a while. And there's also, of course, lots of spruce, because spruce is just the almighty best block in Minecraft, and I won't be told otherwise, so there you go. Anyway, you should do a tipping potion bottle or bucket on the roof that looks like you're drink tipping on the... That's quite funny, actually. I kind of like that idea. I think that's a cool idea. I like that. That's a good suggestion. I'll keep that one in mind. That's for sure. Maggie, thank you very much for the sub at tier 2. Sub for 5 months. Very, very sweet of you. Thank you so much, Maggie. I hope you're doing well. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Follow the instructions on Discord to join the SMP. Yes, please do join the SMP. If you want to join, all you have to do is sub, and you get a lifetime application or a lifetime membership to the SMP. Lots of fun, really good way to meet with other members of the community and have a good time with people. And also some really, really cool like builds and stuff, and some good lore is happening on there too. And it's also an opportunity to play with me, and I'm also going to be inviting other creators on there. So if you fancy playing with some other big creators that are much, much bigger than me, then please feel free to join, because we're going to set that all up very, very soon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It will be a really cool project to work on, the Cambam SMP, because it's also just nice to have like a different SMP to work on. My main concern is spreading myself too thin, because I was invited to another SMP recently, which I turned down just purely because I don't want to stretch myself too thinly. I want to make sure that I'm really like putting my attention into, you know, you guys on the Cambam SMP, but also to Misadventures, because Misadventures has kind of just dominated my life for the past like, what's it called, like not year, but for the last like 5 months or so. So yeah, it's important not to spread yourself too thin. So I had to say no to that, but I was very, very thankful for the invite. But hey ho, that's how it is. There's 20 of us on the server. Yeah, I know there's always lots of you on the server. It was to be expected though at the start of the thing that it would just be very, very busy on what's it called, on the Cambam SMP. I also hope we like the storytelling, or like how it's not called. I was tempted just to call it the Cambam SMP, but then I kind of thought it would be a nicer idea just to like give it like a bit of story and a bit of lore, because I just want to make sure that, you know, first of all, like, I loved having like the vanilla Minecraft server that you guys got to explore and have a really good time on. I thought it was really, really cool, and like a lovely experience for you guys to experience and all of that jazz. But like I really wanted to make sure that people felt like they knew what they were doing, so that's why I kind of introduced the house system. Very, very sort of common thing in Minecraft servers to introduce a house or a faction based system. It's very like the realm, but I really just wanted to make sure it gave you like a sense of purpose for not only like what you would be doing, but also how you would build, because I recognize that not everyone is an insane builder, but luckily there are like other opportunities for you to like, you know, get involved and to explore, have a good time, and to feel like you can still play a role without having to like build lots. Because I know that a lot of you have said like, oh yeah, you're not amazing builders, but there are lots of opportunities and things that you can maybe play a role in, or like if you just wanted to hang out with friends and things, that's also just possible too. And I also love the idea of it just being a space where you guys can also create, because I know a lot of you guys love creating and like streaming, and like maybe enjoy doing YouTube videos, so it's also a really good opportunity to like start from a fresh slate and to, you know, try and tell a bit of a story for yourself, because I think that's a really cool thing to do too. So yeah, I'm just glad it's a nice space that you guys can feel safe in and just enjoy. I think that's really, really cool. I'm sad because I can't sub because I have 0 monies. Well, if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Prime account and then you get a free sub if you don't have that already. If you don't, then I can only apologize, and maybe someone gets a sub, but apart from that, sorry. I have to fund the project somehow. It has to happen. We've also got a really cool thing that we've done in collaboration with Masky as well, who does all of my skins. So you'll see my my Professor Cambam skin. Masky Z made that skin for me. And basically for anyone that subs with tier 3 in September, will also be able to get a free skin as part of that subscription from Masky as well. So you'll be able to work with Masky, give some inspiration to them, give them your existing skin, and they can just like times it by 1,000,000 because they're so good at what they do. And yeah. You're so excited for your skin? Oh, excellent, dude. I'm so glad. I've seen, like, a bunch of the tickets all come through for Masky, so it's also really cool that Masky is getting a lot of, like, commissions and things like that, because I think Masky deserves it, because Masky is just brilliant. Queen to 3 Bean. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. All of you who got a sub, if you're there, make sure that you join the server, because you can now. You can now that you've got a sub. Do it. Join the Discord. Join the Discord if you're not already in it, and come play with us, because it's really good fun. Right, I'm going to put on all this, put my thing in my hand, because I know that that's a thing that I have to do. Now I'm going to go and get the, what's it called? The rats in the room over here. Oh, I can actually flick the switch, can't I? I haven't been in the sewer for so long. Well, actually, that's a lie. I was literally in here last week for the speedrunning event, but you know what I mean. Right, let's get these. There we go. It's so wacky, like, doing all the sewers and because, like, I felt like there was a period in Misadventures where I was literally just doing the sewers because it was just such a cool concept and so fun. Now, I'm, like, never in the sewers because, like, I don't see a need to be. But I do still really enjoy just coming in here and doing, like, the XP grind just to fill up things a little bit. It does really help. But basically what we do is we fill this all up and it gives us lots of XP that will help fix our shovel. Why is our shovel not getting fixed? Guys, why is my shovel not getting fixed? Why is my shovel not getting fixed? What's going on? Is it fixing my armor first? Is that what's happening? Is it? What's going on? Wait, now it's fixing my shovel. Is it? I don't know. What's going on? Oh, it's fixing my shovel now. Okay, good. It's just taking a little bit of time. Is it because it's fixing... It's because it's fixing the other things. That's why... It's fixing all the other things. That's why it's going weird. It's fine, whatever. Ah! Stop attacking me, rats. Right, smudge. There you go. Queen23 Bean, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Geo. Geo, get in the server, mate. Come have a good time with us. Make sure to join the Discord first. That's how you get in and get all the instructions and things. But yeah, feel free to join us, dude. And thank you very much, Queen23 Bean, for the gifted sub. That's so sweet of you, dude. I hope you're having a good day too. And I hope Queen23 Bean, you're also in the server as well. You better be. You're giving out all these subs. Make sure you're in the server too. Right, let's get this fixed. So that's our shovel fix. Our shovel. Now we can do the axe. I don't know how much of the axe we can fix today because we've actually not got a lot of food right now. Might have to go to the cow farm to get some more. But that's okay. We can do that later. I'll eat some more of this. And then I'll feed the rest of them so I can just get the axe fixed because I will need the axe urgently for all the wood chopping that we need to do. But luckily I've got the shovel fixed so that we can actually do some terraforming and stuff because that will come in very much in handy. And I'll keep 2 of them so that I can actually finish the dungeon and feel safe. Right, let me put this down here. I've also got all my shulker boxes all ready and emptied ahead of us doing all of our collecting of materials and stuff too. So there you go. You're very welcome. I very much appreciate it. Is there a hydrate? Thank you, Tetters. I'll have to fill that up at some point. But yeah, I really appreciate the gifted subs, guys. It's really, really sweet of you. Red Bin Kitten, thank you very much for the sub at tier 1. Yo! Yo, dude. Thank you very much for the sub at tier 1, dude. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day, my dude. It's very, very sweet of you. And I hope you're also part of the SMP. You are. Red Bin Kitten, I've seen you on the server. Have I seen you on the server? I swear I saw something about you on the server. I might be wrong. I might be lying. I might be gaslighting you. I might be. Who can say? Sinners of Speeches, thank you very much for the gifted sub as well to Shadow Ghost. Very, very kind of you too. Guys, if you are getting gifted subs, make sure you use them. Take advantage. Come play Minecraft with the community. Lots of fun. But I really appreciate it, guys. Very, very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Right, let's jump through this. Head towards the end. I've only got 1 steak left, which is a very perilous situation. I also had some steak tonight for dinner. Well, kind of. We had beef and we had like some noodles and like some veg and stuff. It was like a beef stir fry thing with like a dark soy sauce and it was really, really good. Really, really liked it. And then we sprinkled on like some spring onions and stuff on there too. Really, really nice meal. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Are those staying still? They are. Okay, cool. Right, let's get these guys. I miss being able to play copywritten music for the VODs and things because like I currently do not have a Go XLR, which is the thing that I use to like split the audio. So say if I'm streaming down at Scott's, I've got a little Go XLR set up, which means that I can like put the audio track separately, but because I don't have that, it means that if I do play copywritten music, it all comes through on the same audio track, which means that I get attacked by YouTube telling me that I've got copywritten music, which is fine. It's a bit annoying, but you know, what can you do? Oh, it just opened up straight for us. Cool. Right, we've got these things. Piercing 3. Piercing 3 is not the highest one that we can get, is it? I don't think it is anyway. Might be wrong. How do I join the Discord? So there is a link below the stream. I've got like a bunch of panel art underneath the stream. So if you just like scroll down, I don't know if you're on your phone or on your computer or whatever, but if you just scroll down, there'll be a little link to join the Discord. It's free to anyone. You don't have to be subbed or anything for that. And it's just a way to, you know, engage with the community, to make friends, to share pictures of your pets and all that jazz. And it also just has all the instructions for joining the Discord. I don't have a Discord command, sorry Geo, but there's a link literally below. If you go literally below the stream, there is a hyperlink so that you can join the Discord nice and easily. And if it's not working, then feel free to whisper a mod and they'll be able to help you out as well. Henry is the cutest dog, absolutely. Tetters, have you got a Henry yet? I hope you've got a Henry. I remember the last time that we did the SMP, I gave you a name tag to name Henry, but I hope you've got a Henry yet. You've got a Henry? Good, excellent, well done. Excellent stuff. I'm delighted to hear this. Right, we're going to head over this way and head towards the... Also, is the music too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. Found it, I shall be RB. Okay, dude. Again, let anyone know if you've got any issues or anything joining the server, and someone will be able to help you out. Cambam, did you listen to Sabrina Carpenter's new album? So, when we were driving, me and Scott, up to Glasgow and all the way back down, that album must have been played at least 5 times, because Scott has a thing where if a new song comes out, or if he wants to learn the lyrics to a song, he will literally play it over and over and over again. So, I had very much the pleasure of listening to Sabrina Carpenter's new album many, many, many times. I very much like Tears. I think it's really good. But yeah, I like Tears. Tears is good. I like the lyrics in Tears because they're so filthy and amazing, but they're so clever. I think Sabrina Carpenter is just a very, very clever writer. I love like my favorite thing about like music is obviously I love how like music sounds and all of that sort of jazz and you know all that, but I feel like lyrics are just such a powerful thing, and you can always tell when a lyricist is just really clever with wordplay and things like that. Heard something about command. Yeah, dude, I might have had a Discord command. Honestly, let me have a look for you. I also need to turn on the closed captions because I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I've actually set it up here. I have set it up. Okay, allow while visiting the site. So closed captions should be enabled now. I might turn down the music just ever so slightly. Just a little touch. Okay, there we go. Let me see the stream elements command just to make sure that you're getting your commands all come through okay. Because I want to make sure you guys are able to access information. Right. Chat commands, custom commands, Discord. Yeah, it should be there, actually. I think it's because someone's already used it and there's a 300-second cooldown. So I think that's why it didn't pop up. But if you like literally just wait a little bit of time, it'll come up again and you'll be able to join the Discord or to get the command for it. It might be, if you scroll up a little bit, it might be there already. But yeah, it's there. It's working. It's just got a bit of a delay. I turn on delays for all the things just to make sure that the chat doesn't just get clogged, because that was kind of what was happening yesterday with the houses, because I have like a command for all of the houses that has like a 600-second cooldown now, but originally it was a 50-second cooldown, which meant that people were kind of spamming it a little bit, which meant the chat was getting very, very clogged up. So I got my IRL bird in Cambam SMP, and I've got one called Green. Of course you do, man. Of course you do. We love Green. We love Green. Speaking of Green, did you guys see any news, specifically with MCC in TwitchCon San Diego, that may or may not have been published on the website? Because that's very exciting, isn't it? That's very exciting stuff. Wow. Who'd have seen that coming? God, it's almost as if he streamed recently. God, so weird. So weird that... Wait, what happened? Basically, Green's been announced in MCC in TwitchCon San Diego. So yes, Green is coming to TwitchCon as well, which is fun. I'm excited for it. Me, Jimmy, him, Eloise are all flying on the same flight. Oh, and Ren. I think Ren is also on our flight as well. I might be wrong about that, but I think that Ren's on our flight too. Me and Eloise are sitting next to each other, and then Jimmy is like across the aisle from us. Because Eloise wanted to have someone to sleep on, and I have been deemed the correct person to sleep on, which is fun. And then Jimmy is sat across the aisle from us, and then Green is sat further in front. But yeah, Scott's going out earlier than me because he's having like a week in Los Angeles, but I really didn't fancy going to Los Angeles again. Like I fully love hanging out with people in there. Like it was so fun hanging out with Joey and Shelby and things. I see Shelby a lot. Obviously, me, Shelby, and Scott are very, very close. We all have such great times when we do hang out. But I just couldn't take the extra time off work, and I also like got really, really ill and struggled with jet lag a little bit when I was across in the US for TwitchCon San Diego last year. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to do the con and then go from there. We've also got the football game to look forward to as well, which is fun. Me, Jimmy, and Green are all playing in that as well. So looking forward to that too. Should be good. I'm hoping we get on the same team. I don't think that's been decided yet, but it'll be a while. But I'm looking forward to it. Should be good fun. So there you go. That stream is his first in 8 years. Yeah, I think it's because TwitchCon said, or Twitch said, like, that, like, it was the same with Jimmy. That's why Jimmy was on Twitch and streaming, like, what was it, before TwitchCon Rotterdam. It's because he was on an MCC, and obviously when you're in MCC at TwitchCon, you can't really stream on YouTube for that. It's kind of not okay. So they did ask that he just streamed a little bit, and obviously Green, like, had to do the same sort of thing. I forgot to get food. Fuck. Okay, right, we're going to go back, and we're going to go get food from the cow farm quickly. I was too distracted talking about Green. Oh, God, so hard. It's the only way to join MCC is to be a famous content creator. I think, yeah. I mean, like, the way you have to look at it is that MCC is a project and MCC has to benefit in some way. And it does not make sense for MCC to invite someone that is a very, very small content creator because, like, it's a mutual, like, beneficial thing is that you kind of do need to have, like, a certain level of viewership, because otherwise it's like you're inviting just someone like that won't bring in anything to it. It's also just a case of like fitting in, like again, like you have to have good relationships with people. Like when Scott is inviting people, he will do a lot of due diligence with people to make sure they're good fits. So like generally when people like express interest, Scott will take the time to, you know, check the people, make sure they're okay, all of that jazz. So it's like a whole process. But if you are a smaller creator and you're looking for an opportunity to get involved in MCC, they do run MCC Rising, which is basically designed for like smaller content creators who haven't necessarily been in or haven't at all been in MCC at all. And basically what you do is you get a team of 4 people that you know, and then you submit an application all together, so you can like edit a video and then submit that to the what's it called? To the MCC team. Scott won't look at any of those. Scott doesn't decide any of the MCC Rising stuff. That's all very much Nox crew. But that's a way to get involved in MCC if you like as well. And also, like, you can also play on MCC Island, which is what I do a lot of the time anyway. For those of you that are also interested in the upcoming MCC, the Lego version, I think it is, or MCC something, I can't remember what it is exactly. There's some sort of MCC coming up soon. I am not in it. If you're looking for me to get announced, I will not be announced because I am not in that one. So there you go. Don't think you're gonna see me, because you won't. I'm hiding from you, and you won't find me. So there you go. Only exceptions would be MCC. Yeah, exactly. Although if you are in a regular MCC, then you can no longer be accepted for MCC Rising. Like, that's basically just how it works. And if you've been in MCC Rising once, you won't be able to get back in again. So, very, very cool. Very, very cool. And I'm very, very fortunate to have been invited. Not me thinking there was going to be a Decision Dome in Lego with this collab. I honestly have no idea how it's going to all work, but it's very, very exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to it. It should be a good MCC. Lots of exciting teams to come, that's for sure. I believe they've announced 4 of them already, because they do 4 on one day and then 4 the next day. So, looking forward to it. Should be good. Sorry, but I can't find how to join the server on Discord. Okay, right, let me give you a crash course. So, let me share my screen. How about that? How about I share my screen and I show you? Right. You have to give me 2 seconds because I'm going to have to create a whole new scene. So let me duplicate this. Screen share. And then I will get rid of Minecraft for this screen. And then I will show my display. Right, that's going to show my Discord, so I don't want to do that. So let me do this. Display capture. There we go. So that's my screen there. So basically, here we go. Right. So here's my screen. There it is. Scroll down here. There's a Discord thing. You click this link. Like that. And it'll take you to this. And it will launch it into the Discord like this. So you'll then be placed in this new Lemons page. And there'll be like the rules and roles on this left-hand side here. And that's basically how you do it. You might need to link your Twitch and your Discord or something. But that is how it works. If you're having problems, you can't find how to join the server on Discord. Did that help? Let me know if that helped. And then yeah, if that helped at all, let me know and I will help more. But that's as much as I can really do. If you're having problems, please just whisper to the mods. They're very, very helpful and good people. Not that, but how to join the SMP from the Discord. So you've got a sub, don't you? So you need to make sure that you've assigned your role. It might take a little bit of time for the what's it called? Let me share my screen again. Hold on. So once you get into the Discord like this, you scroll down here. On this left-hand side, you might not see this yet. It might take a little bit of time to appear, because sometimes on this left-hand side it has all the lemon things. So lemons means you're subbed. If it just says you're online, it means you're not subbed. So I can see you there, Gio. It might just take a little bit of time to give you the role, but you will be able to get the lemon role soon. It automatically does it soon. But once you've got that, then you'll get access to this thing. Then the instructions to join are all like here. So it'll give you a little 6-step guide. So you just make sure you got the regular version of Minecraft on your PC, update to the latest version. You go to the whitelist channel, and then you do like everyone's doing here. They just do username and then their name, like Lucy Phoenix has done here. And then it should whitelist you. You get the server address, and then yeah. But obviously you can't get whitelisted yet until you obviously join the thing. And if you try to join knowing the server address or whatever, it won't work because you need to be whitelisted. So there you go. And you also need to be careful because off topic, but how are you in so many channels and not losing the will to live? Oh, I've muted so many of them, so like I'll be straight up honest. I have muted so many of them. I don't get notifications for them. I let you guys exist in the Discord, and I don't have to think about it. Because yeah, I would very much get. I have very specific ones that I get notifications for. And like the ones that are that are important for me to look at. I will navigate between the channels every now and again just to make sure everyone's behaving themselves and just have a quick look and a quick moderation as well. But generally, like I will only like the only ones that I'll look at regularly are the mod chat, because obviously I communicate with you guys to make sure that everything's going okay. And then I'll check the Cambam SMP ones quite regularly at the minute just to make sure everyone's like settling in and fitting in and making sure that they're meeting people and all that stuff. We also have a little thing as well if you are joining the Discord where you can just sort of introduce yourself. I very much encourage you just to say like hello or like I'm new here in the Lemon Talk chat, because people are very, very friendly and will respond or give you like little emojis or whatever, just to say hello and all of that jazz. So please don't just join and not say anything. It's designed to meet people and to have a good time. So yeah, I'd encourage you guys to have fun and enjoy. Bye. Well, okay, bye, Law. We'll see you in 10 minutes when you join at work. It's funny because it's true. Anyway, bye, Law. Are you sad that Hermitcraft Season 10 is... I have absolutely no opinions about Hermitcraft. I don't watch any Hermitcraft, and I feel no emotion towards Hermitcraft, so... I feel completely neutral about Hermitcraft ending. I recognise that some people will be sad about it. I am not one of those people. Can you stay on the SMP even though your sub runs up? Yes. If you get one sub, you're on that server for the rest of time. So you only need one sub, and then you're able to stay forever. You'll lose access to the channels, I think, because of the way it's set up. There's not really much we can do about that. But in terms of being on the server, you will not lose access from that at all. You'll be able to keep access up even if your sub runs out after 1 month. It's just literally one sub, and then you'll get lifetime access to that project. Obviously, I don't know how long the Cambam SMP is going to run for. It will be a number of months, obviously. It'll be a long-term sort of project. Maybe like, I'd say half a year to a year is the length that the Cambam SMP Chronicles of Citra Valley will be running for. And then after that, we'll do, like, another new one, because I like the idea of, like, you know, people getting on, you know, a fresh start and being able to, you know, have a level playing field for a good amount of time. So yeah. Will there be another MCC Island stream? Well, I did plan to do one on Saturday night, actually. But I decided that I needed to redo my stream with Avid, so we're actually doing a Phasmo stream on Saturday. Instead. But I reckon next Saturday there'll be another MCC Island stream. So if you guys want to play MCC Island, it'll likely be next Saturday. The Phasmo stream, by the way, is starting at 11 PM British Standard Time because I just want to do a very, very late night stream. You know, it's spooky, you know, Phasmo in the dark. So I decided, you know, I'm just going to do that instead. And yeah. So we're going to do that on Saturday instead of MCC Island, but we will be doing MCC Island the following Saturday, which I believe is the... my dates need to get in order, don't they? 13th of September. Lucky number 13 will be the next MCC Island stream. That is probably enough of the, what's it called, steak that we need. I'll get one more. That should be enough to last us for quite a long time. So, very, very good. Oh, God, I thought you were a real person, Johnny Walker. Hey, J-Dog. Howdy, Misadventure. How can I assist you on this day? How can I assist you, you mean? Come on, Johnny. Oh, it's walking away. No need for any assistance today, Misadventure. Just tending to my ranch here. How long have you had it? I spelt you wrong. Been in my family for generations now, passed down from kin to kin, a true legacy. That's lovely. Much obliged, Misadventure. It's a tough, honest way of life here on Barley Creek Ranch. I live over the hill. Oh, shucks. Howdy, neighbor. Feel free to mosey on over. I own the University of Cambridge. Maybe you've heard of it. We are very strong, but like in the brain. Barley Creek Ranch ain't much for fancy book learning, but we work hard and true here. Well, that. Oh, sorry, Johnny Walker. That's lovely, Johnny Walker. I'm going to leave now, so goodbye. Right, let's get Bruce, the Destroyer of Worlds, number 11, and let's head back on over to the university, and then we can start collecting materials, which is what I wanted to do. Ashtalak, welcome on in, dude. I hope you're doing well. Good to have you here. Sorry, I don't pay attention to the attendance checks. I don't know how long I'm going to keep the attendance checks for, because it does... Like, I do get worried that people miss out and then they've wasted points and stuff. And also, it's just a lot of names to have to read out. But, you know, I'll assess that later. I think my overall goal down the line is that I am going to get rid of quite a lot of the point redemptions things. Just because I want it to look really, really clean. But I do appreciate that it is a really fun way for people to get involved and to feel like they're, you know, part of the stream and they're able to interact with you. If they maybe don't feel comfortable, you know, chatting or whatever, then it's just another little way that people can, like... You know, get me to hydrate or fix my posture and things like that. So, I appreciate it, though. Egan, I wink at you. Okay, right. There you go. I can't wink. I can't wink. I'm rubbish at winking. Wait, let me try again. Can I wink? Hold on. I can't. I keep, like, scrunching up my face. I'm terrible at it, man. Wait. Oh, I'm rubbish at it, man. Okay, I'm right. I'm moving on from that awfulness. Right, let's put some of our food away and clean up our inventory a bit. We've also got loads of leather now, which is good, so that we can make some more books, which is what we need. Right, Bruce, come on over here. Don't want you getting caught up like that. Right, let's get this so we can keep this this shulker box handy. And we're collecting materials, and then we can put away all of our leather. We have loads of leather just sort of dotted around everywhere. Should probably get a specific chest for it. What we could do is maybe these chests around this corner can be dedicated to literally leather, so that if we do need to make more books for the library, we can get them literally from this thing right here. That's clever. I like that idea. It's nice to have things just sort of on my fingertips when I'm doing builds and stuff, so that there is a logical place for everything. But sometimes I do sort of struggle with that, so as you guys will know. But that's okay. Right, let's go up and put the steaks away in the student accommodation kitchen, which we will sort out at some point too. Hey, Ash. Hey. Lucy, very smooth. I know, I thought it was very smooth too. I thought it was cool. I think I'm cool sometimes, maybe. I have this debate with Scott regularly, and I ask him if he thinks I'm cool, and he like looks at me like I've shot the Pope or something. And yeah, I'm apparently not very cool. I don't know if you guys think I'm cool. Hopefully you guys think I'm cool. But I don't know. Maybe something to think about, just generally speaking. Right, let's go to the resource world, and let's get some more spruce. Wait, actually, no, hold on. We got lots of spruce already. What do I need? Let me check my materials list. Let me check my materials list to make sure I've got everything that I need. I think you're the coolest, guys. Guys, shut up. Shut up. Stop. But also keep talking, because I really appreciate the compliments. Constructive compliments. That's what they are. Right. Let me check my build material list. And let me check I've got everything okay. Right. Boop. And then I'm going to turn on my video for a second. There we go. Right. Let me see my pub. My lovely pub. My lovely, delicious pub. Right. Right, materials list. So I have a lot of spruce already, which isn't too bad. Like, it's kind of handy to have all the things for spruce ready. I'll need some cobbled deep slate. So cobbled deep slate, I know we've got a bunch of it already, but it wouldn't hurt to go and get some more. We can also use some regular deep slate, so it'll be worth bringing our silk touch thing as well. We'll need some diorite, and we'll also need some more bricks as well. So we'll need to get a bunch more clay. But that's fine. Bunch of bricks is fine. It's not too many bricks. Some iron fences as well. Regular glass stuff as well, because we're going to do windows for this build as well. But white concrete is the one that I really need more of. I need much more white concrete. How do you even get white concrete? How do you do that? New pride emote. Yes, there's new pride emotes. I haven't shown you guys, but I've got new emotes. Hold on. Let me first of all show you those very, very quickly, and then we can get started. So, media file. So we've got a lot of new emotes, and I'll show you them very, very quickly. So let me get rid of this one. So we had the clapping one that got released. I am sorry that they are not all in what's it called? The tier 1 section. I have ran out of slots. To get more slots, you need more subs. I don't have that yet. So if you would like them to be in tier 1, sub, because at the minute they just can't. I can't put them there. There is no physical way for me to put them there. But I've filled out all of the emote slots for the time being, so that you guys have lots of options to express yourselves and to feel represented and all of that jazz. So let me quickly show you guys what we have now. So we first of all have some. Oh god, it's really tiny. We have Pan Pride. There it is. It's really small, because it's not a high-res image. So let me get a high-res image of it and make it look a little bit better. How about that? That would be way better, wouldn't it? A big high-res image. So Gucky has done a very good job again. Oh my god, this one's going to be enormous. Right. Oh my god, it's absolutely enormous. Look at it. Look at it. All right. Fit to screen. There we go. There we go. So there's some Pan Pride. So if you're Pan, you're represented. There you go. So that's the new one that we've got there. I'm not sure what category of tier 1 or tier 2 that they're in, but I've sort of just thrown them there. I might mix and match just so that you guys, if you are tier 1, then you can use them, but for the now they're sort of between. Then we have the ace flag. So if you are ace, you are represented. And there you go. A little Cambam, a little ace flag there. I believe that one is in tier 1, but I might be wrong. We've also got a non-binary flag as well. So that one's also there. Again, not sure if it's tier 1 or tier 2, but it's there. So there you go. Then we also have, I think we got another one. I might be wrong about that. Oh yeah, the lesbian flag as well. For all you girls, girl power guys, right? That's also there. So there you go. That's the other new one. So there's 4 new flags, I think it is. There's also a bunch of other new emotes as well that we sort of released. So we also have this one, which I quite like. It's quite fun. I like him just going, like, what's going on? But yeah, we've got girl power here. So if you are lesbian, welcome. You're welcome here. Everyone is welcome here. But yeah, that is there. That's new. I'm not too sure which specific like tier list it's in, but what do you do? But there you go. I hope you like them, and it's just a nice little one to have of all the cool representation and all of that jazz. So there you go. Right, how do I make white concrete? I need white concrete, I need clay. So let me get that. White concrete Minecraft. I need 4 sand, 4 gravel, and 1 white dye in a crafting table. Oh god, it's gonna be so annoying, man. Concrete powder. I need concrete powder. God, this is so... Right, I need sand, and I need loads of sand and gravel. I need loads of sand and gravel, basically. So we need to go and get lots of sand and gravel. That is our strategy today. Sand, gravel, and dye. Thank you, Queen Oracle. See, this is why I like having people in the chat, because they can teach me how to play this game. Because I don't know how to play this game ever. It's very, very challenging when I'm a professional Minecraft streamer. But, you know, you live and learn. Do what you can. Right, let's go and find some... Oh, I need to get some light for you guys so that you can actually see things. Let me quickly grab a lantern. You're coming with me, sunshine. I probably should just use my pickaxe on this, shouldn't I? It's fine. This gives it more charm and intrigue. Come on! Dude, what are you doing? Come on. Right, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I... Right, there we go. Why didn't I do that in the first place? I don't know. Right. Resource world. There we go. Oh, right. Let's go find our lovely sand and gravel. Gravel's a tricky one. I know that there was a whole gravel, like, seed recently, but I think that's gone now. So very, very upsetting, very, very sad. But what can you do? You can't do anything. Right, let's go find some sand and gravel. We could also whack the seed into the seed generator map thing. But where's the fun in that? I like exploring. And we can also see if we find anything else that we might want to grab quickly and poach, which is fun. Sinners of Speeches, thank you very much for the gifted a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Well, we found the sand, so that's good. Thank you very much, Sinners of Speeches. That's really, really sweet of you. Thank you very much for the tier 2. Very, very kind. Thank you so much. Oh my god, there's trouble afoot. A game is the foot. But Sinners of Speeches, thank you very much for the gifted tier 2 sub. That's really, really sweet of you. Thank you. Very, very kind. Really appreciate that. Right, let's grab all this. Buzz through it. Like a little bee. Oh, I love breaking sand. It's so soothing. It has one of the... Like, I love, like, certain blocks breaking them because they have good sounds. I feel like sand is so underrated. Sand is such a good block to break. I love it. I love the sound of it. It's fantastic. Right, you're getting out of here, man. I don't want your animosity in my life. Right, I'll grab some of this. I'll just grab loads of stacks because we want to get loads of concrete. So, let me do all this. Go into this level 2. Grab all these ones. Then we can also fill up one of the shulker boxes as well. It would be just very handy to have all this like readily available to us if we can just get like a number of stacks for it. So that we don't have to keep coming back to the resource world and just grabbing stuff that we realistically like could just have handy, and then I don't have to do this part of it. But alas, it makes for a good discussion. What's your opinion on the mud breaking sound? I don't actually know what the mud breaking sound is. I really like the amethyst one. Amethyst is a really good block to break because it has like the little like ding ding, the little noise. I don't know what the noise sounds like exactly, but I know it when I hear it. So that's a good one. I really like the amethyst breaking sound. Very, 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 very good. Big fan. I'm stubborn, refusing to sleep because I'm ill. That's the perfect time to go and sleep, dude. You need to go feel better, dude, and sleeping makes you feel better. I've had, like, so many times we were discussing this, like, I think in Sheffield, how it's, like, sometimes when you're, like, just so tired, you feel so ill, and sometimes you literally just need to sleep for a little bit. I think it was Lizzie. I think Lizzie was talking about being really, really sick, and, like, she literally just needed to, like, sleep for a bit, and as soon as she did, she just felt a million times better. I had that a little bit last night, because I was just, like, struggling to sleep a little bit. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy sleep. I always have a very, very long sleep if I can. It was quite funny when me and Scott started dating as well, because I used to have very, very normal sleep schedules. I would go to bed at like 10:30, wake up at like 8 or whatever, or go to bed at like 11, wake up at 8. Now, because like I've reached into the horrible crevices of content creation and online spaces and things like that, I've noticed that I do sleep a lot later than I used to, and I wake up generally a little bit later. But I don't know, there's charm and beauty in that, I suppose. You know what I mean? Right, sand. I don't know how much more I've got. How many more stacks I've got. Let me have a look. Right, let me fill up the 24 carat Labubu thing with sand. So let me pop that you all in here, not you axe. Try to sneak in there, man. Can't be doing that. Right. And then we'll fill the rest of it all up. There we go. Hydrate. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Cheers. Last stream you mentioned people finding ways on top of buildings on the server, and I found a way. Oh, nice job, dude. Well done. Very impressive. Being back at college has forced me to get back into a socially acceptable sleep schedule. Well, you know, that's your prerogative. I have no problem with horrible sleep schedules, but I do very much appreciate that when you are back in college, you kind of need to be doing a good sleep schedule. Especially if you have, like, classes in the morning. I was always really unlucky at school because, like, I had, like... You know, you'd have timetable. We had like timetables where like it would start at 8:30 in the morning. That would be period 1. Period 1 was 8:30 in the morning until like I think it was 9:15. And the last period was period 10, and that would be between 4:15 and 5 o'clock. That would say if you were like in A-level equivalent. I was in the IB, so it was when I was in the IB, and I was like between the ages of like I think like 16 and 18. Then you could have classes up until like 5 o'clock, which was not fun, and I hated having lessons until 5 o'clock. But I always found it that whenever I had lessons at school or my timetable, it would always be really bad, and I'd always have to like start really early, but I'd also have to like stay until like 5 o'clock, which was always very, very annoying, and I wasn't a big fan of that. So yeah, a bit horrible, a bit unlucky when it comes to just things in general. Would you guys describe yourselves as like lucky people? Like, I feel like a lot of people are like naturally a little bit lucky. Like I don't know, like fortunate situations. Like if they're doing something a bit reckless, they always seem to get out of it totally fine. I found in my life that I'm just generally quite naturally unlucky. Like if I ever, I don't know, like the schedule thing is a good idea, but like I feel like I feel more like I'm naturally unlucky than a lot of other people. But then again, I am speaking from a point of a position of exceptional privilege, like in life, but yeah, generally from like day to day, just little things like scheduling, I always feel like I am just like naturally a little bit unlucky. So I'm interested into what you guys think and how you guys would assess your luckiness / unluckiness, not necessarily from like where you've like been born, where you've come from, like, you know, your parents' wealth or whatever, stuff like that, but like just general day-to-day sort of stuff. Would you describe yourself as lucky or unlucky, and why? Just interested into hearing from you guys and seeing what you guys think. Yes, but I call myself when I call myself lucky, it's like the game. When you think of the game, then you lose the game, and now I've lost the game because I've remembered about the game. Yes and no. I'm just a very positive person, so I get benefits from it. Well, I suppose that's also true. I mean, like, the way I sort of approach life, and I feel like I've been through so many like different and hard situations in life, you know, things that have gone wrong, you know, things that could have happened that maybe didn't, but again, like I kind of see it as like a way of like, you know, every cloud has a silver lining. I like try to approach things as positively as I can. I remember like when I was looking for my like a job after university, like I was having a lot of really bad luck with it, because like I'd often have like I had like a lot of job interviews and stuff for like research roles after I was done with my university stuff, and I was just looking to like get like a foothold into like, you know, research just as a concept, because I love public health research. It's what I do day to day. I'm not a full-time content creator, for anyone that doesn't know. I do public health research as my day-to-day job. I'm a PhD student. But like when I started like looking for jobs, one of the things that I really wanted to do was just do some like entry-level like public health sort of like research jobs and things like that. And I sort of really like tried for ages to try and find a role that was a good fit for me, and like put in loads of applications for things and all of that jazz. And I just found it that I kept getting rejected, and it was a lot of things like beyond my control, in that like I would, you know, have an interview, it would go well, but the people just decide, you know what, we're just going to go for another candidate because they've got a bit more experience, or they know more about this. Or in one case, it was literally just that the other person had publications, and obviously as a like student that's just come out of university, I obviously didn't have any publications. Like, what can I do against that? But then at the same time, like, it gives you the way I look at it is that if I'm not getting that, I'm still getting like an interview experience, which I think is really, really valuable in the long run. It just means that I can be a bit more knowledgeable about what an interview looks like and how I approach an interview and all of that sort of thing. You know what, I'm going to stop with the sand mining and go and look for some gravel next. I don't really know how we're going to find. I know we can get some like underwater, but that's kind of a bit of a pain. What I'd love to find is a big sort of mountainous terrain with just stone and gravel, which you do tend to get. Let's just go and have a little peruse around. But yeah, I found it like when I was like struggling to get like work and stuff, like it was just an opportunity to like learn how interviews work, like get good feedback. If there was something that they were looking for, it was like, okay, well I can then like take a little bit of time to do some training on it, and then the next time I do an interview or next time I apply for a job, then it means that I can have that ready, so I can just be a little bit more of an attractive candidate. But it's just like little things like that in life. Like I've found like it's just very, very easy to get caught up in your own emotions, like everything going wrong and things. But I don't know, like I feel like it's really important just to take those negative feelings and find a way to to make a positive spin on things. It was one of the first things I learned in therapy. Like I went to therapy when I was like I don't know, 16, 17 years old, like very, very young, and like I found it. There's gravel underneath here, isn't there? There's lots of gravel underneath here. Right, let's get some of these. Just to fill up. I'm not going to stay here because I don't... Why am I even doing this? I just know there's a lot of gravel, but it's just so... It takes so long, man. Don't have time. But yeah, I feel like it's just taking things from a negative to a positive and just trying to find anything that you can just to learn from the situation so that you're ready for it next time. And it takes time to learn how to do that, but I feel like I've gotten a good idea on how it all works now, and like, I still struggle sometimes with negative feelings and things like that, but, you know... Part of life, isn't it, is to learn how to control your emotions, learn how to develop as a person. I would also get like really worked up about like friends and things, say if I like couldn't hang out with people or whatever, or I was getting like rejected to do stuff or whatever, or like people were doing things without me, and it was like, damn, like that kind of sucks. But then at the same time, it's a way that I can take it as a way to like go and meet some other people, or I can learn a skill or a hobby, or I have a little bit more time to spend on something else. Which I think is a really cool thing to do. And, you know, I would always get worked up about, like, things like that growing up, because I was very much sort of like a social butterfly. I really liked, like, you know, speaking to people, hanging out with people, making friends, all that sort of jazz. And, you know, like, it was just a way that I could learn other things and do other things, and I think that's really cool. And sometimes I got worked up about that, but, you know, it's all fun and games. Anyway. Wouldn't like gravel mountain be useful here? I would love a gravel mountain. I would love a gravel mountain. I need it now. I need it right now. Right. Let's go jump over this way. I've also, by the way, this is the, what's it called, first time I've... Is the music stopped playing, by the way? Or is it just very, very quiet? I think it's just very, very quiet. I might turn it up just ever so slightly. Just a little touch. Make sure there's more songs that are all queued up. I need to keep an eye on it, but that's okay. It has. No, it's just very, very quiet, Law. Shh. It's very quiet, Law. Shh. Law, you can't say anything. It's very, very quiet. Shh. No one say anything. Shh. Okay, good. No one's saying anything. Good stuff. Well done, everyone. Right. Let's go up here. My dream job is to be a content creator. I would feel the same way focusing on the numbers. Yeah, I think that's also another thing with, like, I feel like I've spoken about this before, but I think it bears repeating because I recognize that a lot of people enjoy content creating and you know, want to learn more about how to do it and like get really focused on the numbers. And I think, you know, numbers it's a very good way of showing where you're at and where your quality is at and your outreach and what is... Stop this. Stop. Let me out. Let me out. No. 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 Let me out. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh. Right, let's run. No! Oh. Well, at least I know where powdered snow is. Right, I'm just going to slash resource builder and get out of here. Now I'm in somewhere else. It's fine. But yeah, the numbers are a big thing. Because obviously, like, when you start out, it's always very, very depressing, like, and discouraging when you have, like, 1, 2 viewers on a Twitch stream, or, like, videos are only getting, like, 10 viewers and things like that. But then again, I've been there. Every single content creator has been there at one point. And I think a lot of people sort of expect to just instantly, all of a sudden, be able to get, like, a high amount of views. And, you know, certainly I, like, look at, like, very, very big creators that are a lot bigger than me, and I think, damn, I wish I was there. But at the same time, like, I feel like the reason they are there is because they've stuck at it so long, they've persevered, they've taken the time to, like, focus on each element of content creation, whether that's, like, you know, maintaining a good Discord, or, you know, getting good equipment over time, and those kind of things take a really long time to kind of get right, and I think it's all about finding a system that works for you as well. And again, like, content creation shouldn't just be about numbers and views and things. It should really be about you loving what you do. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, you are going to keep doing it, and you're going to be like, oh, damn, like, the numbers aren't high enough, the numbers aren't high enough, the numbers aren't high enough. That's what I really want. But it really shouldn't be about that. It should be about you telling stories and you know, enjoying yourself in what you're producing, like working on thumbnails and being like, damn, I'm really proud of that. That's really, really cool. That's a cool project. I've loved that. And, you know, if you're, streaming to just like one or two people, you can kind of interpret it like, damn, like this is a cool opportunity for me to like just have like a one-on-one conversation with someone. Like think of it like you're, going on a date, or you're just having a chat with a friend or something like that. And then, you can just sort of gradually increase the numbers, so like it'll hit 4 and 5, and then it's like you're having like a dinner party with a few friends, or you've gone out with a few friends to like the cinema, and then you can just have a bit of a chat with them and things like that. And then like it'll grow a little bit more, so like 20 people, then you're like delivering a talk or something to like an audience and things like that. But you're also still able to have that sort of natural, small amount of people where you can sort of form some deeper, sort of more meaningful connections and things like that. And then like you can eventually get up to higher numbers, and then it's like, okay, well now I can have like now it's like I'm delivering a show, or I'm what's it called, like I don't know, like delivering a show or doing stuff like that. And it's just very much about just making incremental like improvements and getting up to a stage where you feel happy. And I feel like I'm at a really good stage. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing right now. Like sure, like the numbers go up, sure the numbers go down, but that's just the name of the game, really. It's what you sign up for. But so long as you're enjoying it and having a good time, then you'll eventually enjoy yourself and have a really good time. Networking with other creators is a great thing. Exactly, Lol. I think one of the most important lessons I think I've learned in content creation is just to try and maintain strong relationships with everyone that I have met. I think it's so important to just speak to people as people. I have seen so many times in TwitchCons and conventions and all those sort of things where there are people that are there that will always just try and do everything they can to just speak to the absolute biggest person they can, or to clout chase and do all of that sort of stuff. And people can smell that bullshit and see what you're doing a million miles away. And I feel like when you have situations that are, like that, you can... it's just such a you're decreasing your chances of getting invited to something down the line. Like the main goal should be trying to, like, content is such a weird thing. It's so much different from a real job, because like you kind of to a certain degree needs to be friends with everyone and maintain good relationships with everyone. The best content creators are the ones that are able to maintain really strong relationships with people, because like they're just good people and people want to then work with you. So like the way you should see it is that you shouldn't just focus on trying to like, be immediately with the biggest people ever, because realistically that won't happen. Law, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Bree. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Sorry, IRL friend need a sub. I get it, man. Thank you for the sub. I hope your IRL friend enjoys the SMP, which is like what I can imagine you're doing it for. Hey, Chicken Man, dude. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, like I feel like it's always really obvious the people that are trying to just clout chase and get to the next ladder, the next step. But realistically, what you should be doing is just making friends with people that are around your side, so that you can both grow together, because then you're more likely to always be there for each other, to help each other grow. And things can come naturally from that. Like a bigger creator might see your work and be like, damn, that's really, really cool. That's actually just like I'm pretty sure that's how Lizzie met what's it called, Avid and Matt Ranger and Tanisha and Drift. I'm fairly confident that Lizzie was just like hopping across other creators and just watching content and just stumbled across them, and then were like, damn, that's actually they're a really cool content creator, and started working with them. And it's literally just stuff like that, like just taking the time, plugging away until like someone will notice you. And that's just, it's kind of like football, like in soccer. I know that a lot of you don't like soccer and don't like football, but like, when you're a young kid and you're playing a lot and you think you're really good and stuff like that, and then suddenly you'll get scouted, or a scout will be like at your game one time. The same sort of rule applies for content. It's really just about doing what you love, finding people that are friends of yours, working around the same level as you. Because I think the other thing is, like, if a bigger content creator works with a smaller content creator, it's always like it only really benefits the smaller content creator, and the bigger content creator has to keep that in mind, that they want to make sure they're using their time as well as they can. So it's always a really tricky dynamic. So that's why I'd recommend, if you do want to work with other people or do SMPs and things like that, is just finding people around your size. because then they're more likely to all be there for each other. You'll be more passionate about your project and all that jazz. So yeah. She didn't know I was your mod, and she's been watching you for a bit. How do you not know that? They would have seen your name anyway. Hello, Law's friend. It's good to have you here. I have no idea what I want to, but I have to choose school begin next year based on that job. I guess I'm doing what people expect me to do, but I don't know. I think, yeah, I certainly understand that to a degree. Like I've always been very much in the mindset of do what you love, and sometimes it can be a bit tricky saying do what you love because like what you love might not be attainable right now. You might need some like very basic experience to get to like a certain level where you can actually get something that's more related to what you love. So what I did when I was like looking for jobs at the very start is I literally just did like pub work, like hospitality work, like very sort of like 9 to 5, like unsociable hours, but it was literally just a way for me to get on the career ladder and things like that. And like sometimes those kind of jobs really do suck because they're so boring. They're not really what you want to be doing. I'm also just running around looking for gravel talking about jobs, but I hope it's interesting to you guys. You guys are getting something from it. Night, D Jammy. I hope you're having a good night, but go sleep well. I hope you have a good sleep. But like sometimes it is just about getting very much on the ladder and just doing the first thing that you can, because eventually it'll lead to you getting a really cool thing that you want to do. So, for example, like I had like a colleague that worked with me in hospitality, and they really wanted to do like marketing, like brand work, stuff like that. But they also like really liked speaking with people, working with people, and doing that sort of stuff. And I was like, damn, that's really, really cool. So literally what I did, because like I'd spent a lot of time like looking for jobs, is that I knew quite a lot of like local sites where local adverts were put up by like good reputable like companies and things like that. So what I did is I had literally like an hour that I spent just literally looking at stuff that I thought that they might really, really enjoy. Also my lantern is gone. Where is my lantern gone? It's fine, whatever. There'll be no light for anyone. Sorry, everyone. But I literally like just spent a bit of time just for this other person, just like looking on a site, and then I found like this like council job like at the local like municipal, and it was like this entry level like marketing position role, and like they thought, oh no, I'm gonna need loads of experience for that or whatever. And then we just sort of looked through the criteria and stuff, and I was like, well, you kind of have like say you needed like public speaking, or you needed like to have like worked in a team and stuff like that, or you needed to have like deliverables or whatever. And I'm like, well, you have worked in this bar, but at the same time, this bar, you've been public speaking to people all the time. You're constantly having to sell products, which is like exactly the same thing as marketing, and you're damn good at it. So you've got like a lot of experience already. So like just give it a whirl, because the worst thing they can do is say no. And sometimes it's just things like that that can just have a real effect. And you know, it's really cool. Like they've gone on to, and they went on to get the job. They thought they did really horribly at the interview, but then they got it, and they've gone on. And then I went back to the restaurant where, you know, one of the mum of the person was, and I went back and I was like, oh, how are they doing? Are they settling okay? And they were like, they're absolutely loving it. They're having the best time. They're learning so much. They're enjoying like the role that they have, and getting a lot from it. And I'm like, damn, that's just awesome, dude, because they were really like not enjoying themselves. I'm also going to TP to another place in the resource world and go another direction, I think, because we've explored a lot and we didn't really get anywhere. Oh, so annoying. Right, let's go somewhere else. Oh, there's just trees everywhere, man. Right, I need to go north or somewhere else. Let me have a look. Should I just go west and sail the seas? Maybe I'll hit America. Then I can lose my vaccines or whatever's going on in Florida right now. Fun fact about Florida, guys, it's terrible. Sorry if you're from Florida, but it's a disaster, honestly. I'm pretty sure that they've now implemented a thing in Florida where you are no longer required to have a vaccination to attend school. So things like polio, which has been nearly, I think polio has been eradicated, or it's very, very close to being eradicated or something like that. But it seems a bit, oh, this is the sand that we were digging up before. Cool. Right, let's go and get a treat. But basically, they've gotten rid of the need to go and have a vaccine to work and be in school. So obviously that means that a lot of kids are going to be very, very unsafe. And I know that I'm speaking with bias as a public health person, but I do not think that is a good policy. But that is neither here nor there. Right, let me go and get this. crafting bench. I have to write a pre-scientific, the Florida man scares me. Scares us all, man. I have to write a pre-scientific paper thesis. It's stressing me out so much that I can't properly sit down and do it because it's stressing me out and it worries me too much. One tip that I have when I was doing my thesis for my undergraduate / masters is a very simple strategy, is literally just say that you're going to write 200 words a day. Or like 100 words a day. Literally doesn't even need to be crazy amounts of words. Just, if you do that and just try and stay motivated with that and just write anything you can on the paper. And then later you don't even need to write anything crazy like scientific or insane, Lulu. Like, honestly, my biggest recommendation is just write something on a piece of paper and just like, kids getting polio is bad, I said wokely. Yeah, you'd think so, but apparently Florida doesn't think so. But yeah, one of the tips I had was just writing 200 words a day. That way, every day, even though I'm not working flat out every single day, I still feel like I'm getting something done. And that is a good feeling, just to have... And then incrementally, you're like, you spent 5 days, or you've done 5 days worth of work just doing literally 200 words a day, and suddenly you have 1,000 words. And then next week, you might decide, okay, I'm just going to do the same again. And now, from that first bit, you now have 2,000 words. And it's just very, very incremental, very, very slow. But it's a really good way, especially if it's a long-term deadline, is just doing a little tiny bit every day and not burn yourself out. Exactly, Nico. I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I've sort of learned, is just knowing when I've been burnt out and knowing how to approach it. Like, I certainly feel that from time to time because I work... like in the daytime on my PhD, and then I log on for content and I spend a lot of time doing all of that sort of stuff. But I know when it's too much for me, and that's why I always make sure... I know that a lot of people prefer sort of really, really long streams, or there's some people that go on for like 5-6 hours or whatever, like, and just like flat out stream for ages, but I'd rather just have like proper conversations and proper direction with what I'm doing with streams, and not just stream for the sake of streaming, which is also another good thing if you're streaming a lot, is don't stream for the sake of streaming, because you will burn yourself out. But I've learned that like over time is just important not to just stream for the sake of it and just to go on and do loads of really high numbers. Like, some people say like, oh, you're such a part-timer when it comes to streaming, or like or whatever, but like I'd rather keep the quality high and have meaningful conversations and discussions and just enjoy what I do, so that I don't feel burnt out, because it's obviously a very, very it's something that happens to me a lot. I get burnt out a lot, and it's not good. But I luckily know when I feel burnt out, and I know how to deal with it, and know when I need to express that I need to take like a little bit of time just for myself, just to relax and just to feel a bit more human, because it's obviously a really important thing to do. Right, let's get all of this, because it's nicely above water, so we can grab it nice and easily. But yeah, knowing how to... Sometimes you need to remember that you're a human too, and that's an important thing. And luckily, like, I feel like I've been very, very clear, like, when I've been streaming and doing stuff like that, is like, I feel like I'm very good at communicating with you guys when I do feel a little bit burnt out, or I do need a little bit of a break. But, you know, it takes time to figure out what you need, what you need in life and all of that jazz. So anyway, every PhD student gets burnt out. Cameron, I got burnt out last week and I had to take 2 days off my research writing. Honestly, dude, this is a chicken man. Like, the amount of days I've taken off writing is crazy. Like, I have it so often. Thing is, I get like super into writing. I used to do the 200 like word thing a day or whatever, but then I got to a point where I just sort of like have like bursts of like writing energy, and like luckily I get it. Like, I just feel like, oh damn, I really want to write about that today. I think that'll be a really good thing to do. And like, because of that, I feel like I'm able to sort of like, you know, even though I'll have days where I'm like not writing or anything, it just gives me an opportunity to do like training or whatever, because at the end of the day, PhDs are a training experience. They're not necessarily a job, but they are an opportunity for you to learn about your craft and your skills and things like that. So sometimes you don't even have to write at all. Sometimes it's just about going to a training thing, you know, watching a talk, reading a paper. You know, you don't have to work 9 to 5 all the time. Sometimes it is just about doing what you can, and so long as you're doing something and learning something, whether it is just reading a paper a day, or like, you know, doing just the tiniest, minutest admin task, organizing your files, that is sometimes a good enough day to have. Like, you don't need to think like you have to do everything all in one day. Sometimes you being a person is more important than someone else getting some work from you. And I think that's a really important skill to learn and to accept about yourself. And that takes time, but there you go. So nice, Cambam SMP and Cambam stream. Really getting on with my building my little area. I'm really excited to see what you guys get up to on the Cambam SMP, because I love the mod village. The mod village is really, really cool. It looks very, very beautiful. And I'm also loving seeing people take in the elements from like each of their houses as well. Because that was one of the things that I really wanted to make sure on. Because I had it in Misadventures where I just kind of felt like a little bit lost for a while because I wasn't really sure what direction I was taking. And then I eventually like, you know, really went for the university Professor Cambam sort of element thing, and I'm really sort of paying attention to that now, and it's really helping me focus my Twitch content and my YouTube content a little bit more. But I really just wanted to make sure everyone sort of was able to fit in a little bit more and just felt like they had a role to play and they could tell their own story and do a build that really fits in with what their character is and things like that. So it's really, really cool to see things coming together, and yeah, getting inspiration from all of those houses is a really cool thing too. So there you go. But so Rule, I work in a career where lots of people burn out and quit. My biggest advice, mostly aimed at people in jobs and not school, sorry, is take your PTA paid time off. It's part of your compensation package, just like your pay. And if you can, pick which days you work. I love splitting up my weekday and take a Wednesday and Sunday off. Exactly, yeah. Sometimes I will literally take a middle of the weekday off and just replace it with a Saturday working day instead. Just because there's some day I'm like, okay, I really just don't feel I can get anything done. I feel like I'm not able to get anything on the page. I'm not able to focus on a training thing. Or there's no training things. Like, I've done my admin stuff that I need to do. I can't do anything else. It's really frustrating me. So sometimes I'm just like, okay, fine. I'm just going to take this day off and just replace it with a Saturday, or just change the days around, because that is okay to do. I think it's okay to do if you have a good employer that understands how you work, or they're more focused about how if you're able to get the work done and the quality of the work rather than how you get it done, if that makes sense. Cambam, you're a part of the Valley crew. It's just you. That's cute. And Tyler. Oh yeah, Tyler's on the other side of the hill as well. That's lovely. lovely little crew there. Gay goat gasping at the goated goats gaining. Oh god, so many words. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want any of that. Lol, good stuff. We don't want that. Relevant to the chat. Put in some dancing emotes or something instead. Right, let me get all this. Let's gravel. It's a good amount. And we can start getting to work on some white concrete. And then tomorrow, more Misadventures is planned tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll actually build the pub. And that will include probably the interior, but I might just focus on building the actual pub first. I really like the axolotl tank stream. I had a really good time with that, just because I felt like there was a really clear sort of, you know, structure and really clear objective for what we wanted to do that stream. And I feel like I'm going to do one of those tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to, because it's also just nice to have like a full thing just ready and working and all of that. So I'm very much just all about collecting materials today, getting ready for tomorrow's stream, and then hopefully we can have a fun time building, and it will look really, really cool. And then we can add in some details, and you guys can also input into what you think will look good in the pub build as well. And then we can also come up with a name. We'll need some names as well. It's not JJ. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Good night, Dave. For some, maybe you're goodbye, Lulu. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Dance Moat mentioned. I love the Dance Moat. The Dance Moat is good. I like the Dance Moat. The Dance Moat is brilliant. I think Gucky did a really good job of that one. I like having the animated emotes now, because for a while it was just all the static ones. So it's nice to have a few of those. There are a few more animated emotes that Gucky is working on right now, because those slots still need filled. So there will be even more emotes coming soon for you guys as well. But there'll be more animated emotes that are planned. And again, I have listened to all of your recommendations and your feedback and ideas, and very, very good. Well done, everyone, because there are a lot of very, very good ideas in that. Let's get all of this as well. The clay is very, very useful. We also get clay blocks too from this because of our silk touch. Amazing. Amazing. Right, grab all this. All the animated ones are adorable. They are. In the title of the stream, is TP meant to be 2? Yes, yes it is. Thank you for saying that. I am bad at typing sometimes. Oh, that's so embarrassing, guys. That's very embarrassing. What if people left because of that? That's so gross and icky. Don't want any of that. I'm sorry. I want to keep watching, but I have to get up in 6 hours. What you can do is just leave the stream open, and then you're technically still watching and supporting me. So there you go. Right, let me go and see. How much gravel do we have? We have plenty gravel now, so we can make a good amount of concrete. Do we need anything else? I don't think we need anything else. Let's go sort out our concrete now. Go to the overworld, and we'll go to sleep so it's nice and bright for you guys, so you can see everything nice and easily. Right, sleep. There you go. Tucked in. And now we need some white dye, because we want to have white concrete for the build. How much of it do we need, actually? Let me check. We need a good amount of it. Good amount of it. 95 white concrete powder, and then 130 concrete things there. God, it's going to take a while. It's fine, we've got time. Right, let's go this way. I'm also noticing a good difference with, like, the sound, the foam panels that I've got. I need more of them. I need more of these things. They're brilliant, but they keep the noise nice and, like, contained, because I know that there was the complaint when I first moved in here that, well, not complaint, but you know what I mean, that it was, like, very echoey, which is very valid and a good complaint to have. But now I'm taking steps to make sure that it's better for you guys and more enjoyable. So let me do this. White dye, and then we need more bones probably. Do we have any more bones? I swear we have a lot more bones somewhere. We have a bunch of bone blocks. Got a ridiculous amount of bone blocks. We'll have some white dye somewhere else. For sure. There we go. Because I've kind of just like ended up dumping stuff in these chests just randomly, which is fine, but you know, not the best. I need to show some sort of professionalism, don't I? Right, let me see. Take that away. Put those on. Okay, and now we do, what's it called? White concrete powder? Wait, concrete. There we go. And then we do the white one. So this one. There we go. Do we have any more? Can we do any more? Can we do more? There we go. So now we have the powder. So we're going to do like some texturing for the roof bit alongside the, what's it called? Regular stuff. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get some dirt and fill in this so it just makes it a little bit easier to place. Actually, no, we're just going to place it in here. It'll be fine. So I'm going to turn this all into regular concrete like this. And do all of this. Oh no, now it's going to be weird, isn't it? With the... Ugh. Right. Get rid of you. Move you. You're fine. There you go. There you go. We're sorted. Right. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Aha. Here we are. This is the one we used last time, wasn't it? Okay, right. We're going to do this. Turn you all into concrete and then work incrementally. Nice and slowly. Nice and efficiently. So let me get rid of snow. Or at least throw it in a way so it can be further out of the way. And then turn this all into concrete. So we'll need 2 stacks of it. I might make 3 just so I have enough to be sure. But then we have loads of white concrete powder that we can then use, which is perfect. Okay, put all this down here. There we go. Hydrate. Oh, amazing. Thank you very much, Joseph. Make a video on this, P. Will you mention logo or something when you think community will have access to it? When it is ready. I do not know when it will be ready. It will be ready hopefully soon. I have no date for you. I realise that is not helpful, but it will be there soon, and then it will be made available to the Discord, so you guys can access it and all that jazz. But I am not rushing the artist. Probably something that I should have sorted earlier, but it was very much a last-minute sort of thing. I was just like, hey, this could really use a logo, actually, because I'd already gotten, like, Ozza to do some art for, like, the houses and things like that. And I was really focused on making sure Masky was all set up with the skin commissions and stuff as well. And obviously, the whole commission and stuff, there's been a lot of work into it, so we'll see when it comes up, but I can't imagine it will be within the next, like, couple days. It will be a little bit of time longer. Because I don't want to rush the artist. I want to make sure that it's something that I'm totally happy with and also that the artist is happy with before releasing anything. But I don't have a date for you, and I am sorry about that. But alas. I'm putting down the same thing over and over again, aren't I? Right, let me pop you down. There you go. There's the ticket. Get all of you. God, it's so soothing doing the white concrete powder. I love it. I love it. I bloody love it. Right, grab all of you. There you go. Cambam. Hello. 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 What? 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 What is this song? I don't know. It's Epidemic Sound. Let me look what it is. There's also a bunch of birds chirping. I don't know what they are. It's Lily of the Valley by Zorro. It's a Epidemic Sound song. That's what it is. Lore, if you want it. It's Lily of the Valley by Zorro. I literally just typed the word whimsical into Epidemic Sound, and I am just playing an entire playlist of just whimsical songs. So, there you go. It's literally just so that YouTube doesn't attack me when I upload the VOD later. The VOD will probably be published tomorrow, because I probably won't want to sort it all out today. It'd be very unlikely that I sort it all out today. But you never know! Who can say? Who can say what will happen with this weird game of life that we play? Right, let's grab all of these. Also, how are we doing Cambam SMPers? I hope we're all having a good time over on the server. I can't wait to have you all back in the chat regularly, but I understand why you're not here right now. When is Faz with Avid? Faz with Avid is on my schedule on Saturday for 11 o'clock British Standard Time. That should also convert into your time zone on my schedule as well if you check it out on there. And that will be when Faz with Avid is. So very, very late at night for me and for us Brits. But it is literally just to try and get some different audiences involved. And also all the VODs will be available on the VODs channel as well. Which if you aren't subscribed to, you should go subscribe to. So you can catch up on everything in case you miss it. Or in case you've enjoyed a certain stream, then you'll have it available for you to watch again and again and again, forever and always. Right, let's do this last stack, and then I think we'll be good to go. I'm trying to learn how to build a mountain as daunting. God, a mountain? A whole mountain? A whole ass mountain? It's going great, it's going great, it's going great. I had to leave the SMP for work. Ugh. Law. Work. Ew. Gross. Couldn't be me. Actually, it could be me. I work like 2 jobs. It's okay. Whatever. Oh, God. What am I doing? What am I doing? Crashing out. That's what I'm doing. It's fine. Whatever. Right. Let's get all these. Get all these bad boys. You're so mean to me. No, I care deeply for you, Law. You're one of the team, and the team must be respected. Also, you're mean to me too. You're mean to me as well. Shut up. Stop. Whatever. Right. Concrete. I've got 3 stacks. That's enough. I think we're fine. I think we're good to go. We're perfect. We're perfect, guys. We've got what we need. Right, let's start collecting the materials in the shulker boxes so that I have everything all organized for what I'll actually need for the build. So, number 1. We have this filled with sand. We do not need all this sand right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it to my storage. My awful shack build, which is so outdated now, but alas, it's fine. And we will go and sort that out. And pop it away. Cambam, you were trying to kill Law day 1 of the server. Law tried to kill me. Law tried to attack me, and I didn't stand for it. I wasn't having any of it. Or did Law attack me? I don't know. I did kill Law. Vengeance is sweet. I don't know what I was getting vengeance for, but, you know, it was a good time. I enjoyed it. I liked it. It was fun. You know, I got allowed it. Yeah, I could do that again. You know what I mean? Anyway, right. Sand, you can go on this thing. You're my sandbox. Sandbox, like Minecraft. A sandbox game, if you will. You don't have to if you don't want to, though. Right, let's do all of this. Oh my god, it's going to take so long because I've decided to have all this concrete. Right, I'm throwing all this away just so I can... I'll grab you all in a second. Don't worry. Don't start screaming white concrete. It's fine. I will get you. I'm just making space for the sand right now. So I can do it all in one big go and not slow down the process. Right. You. There you go. Now, you can be all nice and organized, and I can have lots of sand in case I need it in the future. Although I will need more gravel, which is a bit of a thing that I need to sort out. Right. Cool. So, now, white concrete powder, we need 98. So I'm going to put 2 stacks of it in the 24 karat gold labubu box. And put in the white concrete that I need as well. And I only need 2 stacks of it, so that's perfectly fine. The next thing is a ridiculous amount of wood. So, we have lots of spruce logs here, which we will need to strip. Because otherwise I won't be able to place it. So, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this big section and just pop down loads and loads and loads of wood. So that I can, what's it called? So that I can strip it all nice and easily. So I'll make a big line over here. And I'll light it all up so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I will go and strip these. And I need 420 of them. 420 logs. God, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Right, let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in, and then we do it. A very good tip for moving a lot of blocks. If you shift double click on the block and you want to move... Oh, God. There's always tips and tricks, isn't there, to learn. I appreciate the tips and tricks. It's very helpful. That's for sure. Right, I'll pop all these down. Right, there we go. Do all these. So, we will need... How many stacks is 420 worth? How many is that worth? Right, maths. 10 stacks, 640, so I will need 7 stacks worth of stripped wood, which is fine. 7 stacks is fine. So we'll pop all these down and do this one first. So, let's start stripping. No one do a soundbite of that, please. I realise how it sounds, but it's okay. Right, no stripping. Sorry, no stripping. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Only just got here to the party. Right, let's do all these ones. Strip all this so that we can have all the wood at the ready for us. Then we need to hack it away. Amazing. Got to go if it's getting late. Cambam is not yes, Cambam is not PG. I am not. I swear like I don't know, someone that swears a lot. I just don't really have a name for it, but yeah. But yeah, I try to keep the chat as PG as possible so that people feel included and that people aren't scared by all sorts of scary things that are being said. Right, so 7 stacks of this, and then we're golden. So now we're going to strip all these ones. There we go. All these done. Sailor? I am a sailor. Ahoy! Yeah. Right. I really miss being able to play copywritten music, guys. I'm really, really suffering from it now. I miss it so bad. It was such a good time. I enjoyed it so much. But alas, what can you do? You can buy a Go XLR, but you can't because Go XLRs are expensive, and I don't want to spend money on it right now. So, that's what we have to do. Right. So we just need to get these ones sorted now. I will also take my stake over here too. Is that Enderman still down here as well? Because I remember us having an Enderman in this area. I don't know where it's got to. Might be over that way. Not too sure where it's got to. We'll leave him be for the time being. Right. Now we do all of these. So boop, 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 boop. Strip all these so they're ready. Okay, get these ones so we have a nice smooth pattern. There we go. I'm also so happy I got to play badminton again today, guys. I love badminton so much. I'm having so much fun playing badminton. I'm so glad I've got into it. I contacted the university to try and join the university club as well, so I can just do it a bit more like seriously, because I really want to be able to beat Grian and Toby very regularly, which is a very, very challenging thing to do, because they're both very, very good at badminton, annoyingly. So there you go. Need to beat them the next time I see them. Rob is no longer competition. I'll beat Rob, Beckymon's husband. I'm gonna get him. So good. He doesn't even know he doesn't even know what's coming. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him, guys. Anyway. Ugh. I saw you absolutely own Ollie. Oh god, Ollie, he didn't even know what hit him, dude. I got him so good. He was just embarrassed, man. It was like not even a challenge, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so easy to just annihilate him. Utter demolition of Ollie, which is honestly what all of us need to do. We all need to demolish Ollie in one way or another. And, you know, doing that through badminton is the best way to do it, because then no one really gets hurt except for Ollie's feelings when I beat him at badminton. But it's fine. Right. Look at all this wood that we're using. There's so much of it, man. Law, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Maximilian. Very, very kind. Hi. Hi, Max. I hope you're doing well. I wonder if you're another one of Law's IRL friends that's going to join the server. But appreciate it nonetheless. Very, very kind. Co-worker needs a sub. Guys, get back to work. What are you doing? You shouldn't be on this stream, Law. You should be working. Max, I've got my beady eye on you if you're not working right now, mate. I've got my beady eye on you. Alright? Better be working. I'll be checking in. I'll find out who your boss's name is, and then I'm going to get your boss, and I'm going to say, hey, Law and Max, you won't believe what they're doing on company hours. And then everything will go wrong, and then... yeah, that's it. That's it. I swear I'll do Law's work too. Okay, good. That's fine then. You can do that too. Hello, Law's... I love the chat's just slowly turning into Law's co-workers. Law's IRL friends and co-workers. Law, keep it up, guys. This is what we all should be doing. I think we should all take a page out of Law's book today. Is making sure that we it's a pyramid scheme. Cambam streams are a pyramid scheme. We all bring in at least 3 people, and then we get those 3 people to bring in 3 more people. That's what we need to be doing, guys. Alright? Alright? That's what we need to be doing. Guys, take notes. If I don't see the viewers like thing going up to 100 this stream, I'm gonna have a lot of words today, actually, guys. Alright? My regulars, guys. I'm gonna be thinking. I'm gonna be thinking about this. I'm gonna be remembering this. All right, guys. All right. Okay. I mean, that's what M did. She dragged. Everyone just got dragged, kicking and screaming into a Cambam stream. Is what happened. That's how you all found your way here. Not by choice. Just by someone dragging you. You're like clawing at the floor. Like your nails are like ripping off from like you trying to stay away, but no. You get trapped by my wise words of wisdom and I don't know, stripping lots of wood apparently, just lots of stripping in Cambam streams. It's something to look forward to, guys. All right, there you go. I dragged myself here. Stop stripping. Sorry. God, what am I like? What am I like? He's always doing that. Right, let's grab all these, and then that should be all that we need for the spruce. And then, sorry about the University of Canberra just ticking on the stream constantly. I'll get all these ones first so you don't have to see it anymore, or see Cambam Shack appearing. You might see it for a second, and it'll go back to Cambridge. I can really apologise. I think it's this bit over here that... okay, there we go. Won't have to hear it. Guys, what do Max and I order for dinner? Max, what are you feeling? What are you feeling for dinner, dude? I'm feeling... I mean, that was certainly a quote to join stream. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Sonny. It's fine. It's chill. It's okay. My favourite food at the minute is... I don't know what my favourite... Why did I say that so confidently? I don't actually know what my favourite food is at the minute. My favourite food at the minute, guys. I've been loving poke bowls. Poke bowl. Bowl. Like, apparently it's a Hawaiian dish I learned today. I thought it was just Oriental. Because it uses a lot of those ingredients. But apparently, poke bowls are Hawaiian. And it's basically, I really like having like salmon sashimi or just like like smoked salmon of any description. I love smoked salmon. It's just the best food ever. And a poke bowl is just like basically lots of veg, like a protein, like usually salmon. It doesn't have to be salmon, but I love poke bowls. They're so good. They're brilliant, excellent. I really enjoy it. We're southern. Oh, poor things. It's fine. What do you eat in the South? Texas barbecue. That's one of my goals, actually. I just want to have a tray of barbecue meats because I know that that's a thing that you can get in Texas. And I really want to do that one time. I really want to go to Texas one day because I think it would just be so cool. And, like, I really want to have Texas barbecue as well. But, yeah, I'd love to go there, but Scott doesn't want to go there. I also want to drag Scott to Australia and New Zealand, but he also doesn't really want to go there unless it's, like, for, like, an event or something like that. Because it's also a very, very, very long flight. But Texas, guys. Texas. Carolina barbecue is better than Texan. Why is it better? Explain it to me why it's better. Texas people eat tea with so much sugar you'll explode. As in like a cup of tea with like spoonfuls of sugar. Is that what you're saying? I'm doing my part. I drive my friend from his game to volume. Well, I appreciate it, man. That's very kind of you. Thank you for buying into the pyramid scheme. That's what this is. We're a big pyramid scheme here. All right, that's what it is. And then I will run away all of a sudden, and I don't know, like the highway rat. I don't know. Does anyone here know what the highway rat is? If I was to say the highway rat, do you know what I'm talking about? Because me, Scott, and Scott's baby niece went to the cinema, to like a kids cinema screening thing where we watched the Highway Rat and we watched the Gruffalo, and it was like the best cinema experience of my life. I just had such a good time watching just like these short movies which weren't too overwhelming. It's like sitting at home watching TV. It was great. I loved it. And we got to have cinema popcorn as well. It was brilliant. I had a great time. It was fantastic. Anyway, Highway Rat and the Gruffalo. Peak films. Highway Rat, brilliant. Watch it. Watch it. Right, watch it. Right, we need some more, what's it called? Bricks as well. So that's the other thing. So we have all of our, what's it called? Spruce that we need, which is good. So we can pop all this away in here. We'll also just take some more. We need some staircases. So let me check how many I need of that. I think we need a good amount, but I'm not too sure. 215 stairs. Christ almighty. Gonna be staring for ages. My eyes are gonna get dried out. Sorry, that was a stupid joke about me staring. Get it? 'Cause stairs. Whatever. Right. Do all these. Do all these. Do all these. There we go. And then we do stairs. So stairs. Boom. Boom. Guys, fun fact about cows. You can lead them upstairs, but you can't lead them downstairs. just something to think about, I suppose. Right. I think we only need 4 stacks of them. Yeah, we only need 4 stacks of them, so that's good. So we pop that in our equipment box in here. Then we need some slabs and some trapdoors. So we need 110 slabs. We also need 820 regular spruce, so let's just take those out quickly. We have a lot more. We need, how many is it? 110, so we get that. 2 stacks of those. We've got a bunch of trapdoors here, so we take this. Trapdoors, and we need another bunch of them, so we need another, how many is it? 82, so we can just do another like stack of them, I think. Right, let's do this. Trapdoors. Do that. Boom. It would just be handy to have more trapdoors anyway, because we use them so often for our builds. So we'll do that, and then we need cobblestone. We need 2 stacks of that, so perfect. That'll do. Boom, boom. So that's ready to go. Then we have our white concrete powder and white concrete. We've got enough of that. Spruce fences. Let's go and get the rest of our, what's it called, spruce from up in the other area. So there we go. Cam's hydrate reward is out of stock. Oh, someone must have done it. I need more water anyway, so I'm going to take a few minutes. Guys, let this be a toilet break, a drinks break, because I'm going to go to the toilet and get a drink as well. So I'm going to play some ads so that you're not missing anything, and so that they don't just suddenly pop up for you guys. I'm going to get some water. Go get some water. Go have a stretch, and go have a pee if you need a pee. And I will be right back. Enjoy chair cam. There it is. There it is. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Take care. The tree rolls might go on, actually. Right, I will be right back. Hello, it's me, the guy that your mother warned you about, and your father, and your sibling, and who else warned you about me? Who else warned you guys? Who did it? Who did it? I don't know. Right. Scott warned me about you? Nah, he didn't. Right. Minecraft. Wait, no, that's my screen. Not my screen. I don't want my screen. Right, let's go up this way. Guys, remember the power of the pyramid, yeah? Remember the power of the pyramid. They warned us about you being way too cool. God. That's so stupid, man. Oh, gosh. Right, up we go. Up we pop. Pop up here. Pop, 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 pop. I'm just saying pop now. Right, down here. Can you tell I'm a little bit sleepy? I don't know if that gave it away or anything. Right. So. Oh, I missed the text being all small as well. It's horrible. Right. Let me grab you, because we need a ridiculous amount of planks now, don't we? Let's... Oh, God. Oh, this is where all my sand is. Right, let's put all the concrete powder and the other concrete stuff in with the sand. Because I'm a genius. Right, I'm a genius. Genius. Do I have a shovel? Do I have a shovelly shovel? I don't think I have a shovelly shovel, so I think I need to make a shovelly shovel. Let's go make a shovelly shovel. Just so I can break up the clay without it being silk touched. So let's do this. And then we can turn this all into, what's it called? We turn it all into bricks, and then we can use that for the build when we do it tomorrow, on tomorrow's stream. So, let me put you in there. There we go. Pop you in there. Oh, hello, sand. I need more coal as well. Don't know if I have any more coal. Sand. Don't need you. So let me put you in here. I think I have all the sand from the time I was making all the glass for the bowl. But I don't need any more. I just need lots of coal, which I don't have, which is good and fun and exciting. But we can worry about that later. I'll sort that out off the stream as well. Right, what else can I sort out for the time being? Gosh, cobble, we've got campfires. Okay, we do need coal. We also need granite and some fences. Oh, so much more to do, man. There's so much more to do. Are we rising against law? Oh my god, please, please, please. We're rising against law? Good. Oh. Yes. Please, please. Yes, rise. Everyone rise. We're rising up against law. Guys, we're rising. Guys, we're rising. Guys, it's a revolution. We're revolting against law. Let's do it all together, please, finally. Oh, God, I needed this. I need this so bad. Right, let's get rid of all the sand and pop it in our box. We need the granite as well. Oh, no, not that one. This one. Here we go. Pop that in there. And then let's get our box sorted with the spruce, or the regular spruce, rather. There we go. That should be enough. So we do that. Cool. Staircases, I think we've already sorted, haven't we? We have. So we can pop all these away, because that's all we need. There we go. And then pop this in here. Pop you in there, and then the wood in there. Just hates or forgets his mod with no overty. I don't. Yeah, it's really great being one of my mods, because it's either I'll forget your name at one point or yeah. Anyway, the deep slate we could use here. We can use the stone cutter to turn these into bricks as well, because that's what we're going to use. Because I think originally it was something else, but I don't want that. Hold on. Yeah, I want to have some deep slate. Oh, I need so much deep slate, actually, for the chimneys. Oh my god, this is going to be a disaster. I don't actually need that much. Oh, I don't actually need any stairs. I just need regular bricks. So I just need these. These are the ones I need. I'll get some tiles as well. So I'll get a combination of things, so it just looks a bit more textured and things when we eventually get round to it. Polished deep slate as well. Could we play around with polished deep slate? I don't think I've ever tried polished deep slate, but I don't think it would fit in for this thing. We can try it. We can see how it will work out another time. Right, we've got all of these. We don't actually need the stairs, but I guess we'll take them in case we want to do any detailing or anything like that down the line. So we'll pop these in here. Deep slate bricks and tiles in there. And then I suppose we just need to dig down and get some more deep slate. Or we could check in our box and see if we have any more. That could be an idea, couldn't it? Hydrate, I will. Thank you. He's forgetting two of his mods already. Okay, right. I can name you all very, very quickly. Let me do it. So we got Kyra, Law, Lydia, M, Soph, and Tetters. There you go. I got all 6 of you. No questions asked, alright? I remembered everyone. I'm not the worst. I'm not the worst streamer ever. I know all of you. I know all of your usernames. There you go. I'm surprised. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, man? What do you mean? Surprise. Shocked. PB, no, you're not. You're not. You're not. You shouldn't be. We're having a good time here, and I remember all of my mods, and I don't hate them. They're fine. They're good. The thing is, behind the scenes, we are very, very pleasant and very, very lovely to each other, aren't we, Law? You can't even not say that, because you know that it's true. I am good to you guys. I check in on them, and I make sure that they're all doing okay. Semi-regularly. Not all the time, though. But yes, I do check in on my mods and make sure they're all doing okay. I think it's important to do and check in on people. Guys, if you haven't already, send a message to your best friend or your family member or anyone and just say that you love them. Do it. Because you might not have for a while, and they might be thinking, damn, do they even care about me? And if you just say that you love them, that could go a long way. That could make their day. Go make someone's day, guys. Go make someone's day and tell them that you love them. Go do it. Right. Let me see where... What else I need? I need campfires, so I've got all my torches. I'll need some iron as well, so that I can make my lanterns, because I'll need a bunch of those. But I've got coal now. Got lots of coal. Can maybe have such good life advice? Hey, I've been around the block, man. I've lived. I've been alive before. You know, you could say I'm an expert on living. You could say that. You could say that. I don't know. I don't know. Call me crazy. Actually, don't call me crazy. I'll be sad. But, you know, call me crazy. But in, like, the figurative way. You know what I mean? Anyway. He does check in on us when we just got out of Scott's basement. Scott does not have a basement. He doesn't have a basement. Neither me nor Scott have a basement, alright? He has like a little like garage thing which he doesn't use at all. That's technically okay. Technically he does have a basement, but you guys are not in there. It's not true. Don't listen to what Laura is saying. It's all a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy theory, and you shouldn't listen to conspiracy theories because they're not true. Right, bricks. Brick. It's fun. Right, let's do all these. There we go. Hopefully I can get some more clay sometime, because I could use some. It would be lovely if I had more clay, but I don't, because I'm a loser. I'm just a loser, guys. I'm just a stupid loser. That's all I am. Oh, anyway. He's lying about Scott having business, so we can't find you. No, it's not true. It's not true. Don't listen. Don't listen to them. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. I don't make the rules. I just sometimes make them, but not all the time. Don't listen to me. Actually, do listen to me. Actually, don't listen to me. Do what you want. I don't care. Right, let me make some campfires. So, how do you make campfires? That's a good question, Cameron. Cambam. Right. Grab all these. Campfire. How do you do it? Oh, God, it's so confusing. Right. Grab all these. More of these. And sticks. I need sticks. I need lots of sticks. Is this enough sticks? Probably. Let me do more sticks. There we go. Good sticks. I need 32 campfires. I need 32 of them. I'm going to make 45 because I'm fucking crazy, man. Right. Let's pop these in here. Good. So that's done. That's ticked. And Tetris and I get let out when Cam is in Cambam, but when he's with Scott, we're stuck in the... Yeah, it's not true. Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen to Law. No one listen to Law. Guys, I need another rebellion against Law, okay? We need another rebellion. That's what I need from you. I also like how they're sort of like on a diagonal now. It's good. These blocks, I like that they're on a diagonal now because it makes it quirky and cool. Like me, quirky and cool. Right. What else do we need? Glass. We need glass. Granite. I should go to the resource world and get more granite. And I also need more deep slate, because I need lots of deep slate. So, let's go do that. Right. There's only one way to get deep slate. You know where that is? You know where that is, guys? You know where you get that? You're leaving? No! Don't leave. No. Don't leave. I need a mod. I need one. I need one of you. Where are the rest of them? What are they doing? Right, let me go down here and get some deep slate. Digging down in Minecraft, like, nothing has ever gone wrong when you dig down in Minecraft, ever, right? Nothing. Like, I can't think of one singular time where digging down in Minecraft has ever gone wrong. For anyone ever, really. And that's a good thing in life. Oh my god, look how many things that... By the way, look at my screen right now. I am using... Soph and Tez are sleeping, Lils and Kyra and I are working. God. I get it. Fine. But anyway, this is Avid's screen, because Avid gave me his mod pack so that I could... Aha, this is exactly what I needed, actually. Avid gave me his mod pack so I could download it all today, so I haven't actually been on Misadventures on the new computer. Which is why, if you go on my map when we're in the overworld, I don't have, like, anything on the map, because I don't exist in Misadventures right now. Because I don't have a map, and you need to fill it in every time that you launch it up when you download the mod. So, a bit annoying. Alas. Except my job, I can actually watch while working. That's why you're the best one, Law. But don't tell the others. Actually, you can tell the others. Actually, don't tell the others. Do what you want. I don't care. Right. The mods are leaving anarchy. What did you do? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. Don't clip it, because then the other mods will get upset. And they know I like them all equally. Just Law is here, therefore Law is my favourite at the minute, because Law is the only one that is here. As soon as the other mods arrive, therefore the pair of the mods become my favourite. That's how it works in life. Alright? No, don't. I'm very indecisive. It's because it's late at night, man. It's because it's late at night. They're going to stage a rebellion too. No, don't let them. Don't let them. They can't. They mustn't. Shush. Stop. Don't let this happen. Not on my watch. Well, I'm not wearing a watch, so, you know, whatever. But not on my watch. Even though I'm not wearing one. It's fine. Whatever. Don't ask questions. You can ask questions if you want. It's fine. I don't care. Right. Down we go. More deep slate. Even though I haven't got any deep slate yet. Ah, deep slate. Where have you been all my life? Probably underground, but that's okay. You're supposed to be there. Cobble deep slate. This is what I need. This is what I need, man. Huge news for me. A guy like me. This song just reminds me of Toy Story 2. Reminds me of the scene of when Woody is getting cleaned by the guy that comes and cleans the toys. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Is this making any sense to anyone? I hope it is. If it's not, I don't know what to tell you. This is the wrong pickaxe. Everything's going so slowly. There we go. Nice and fast now. Right. If I take regular deep slate back, that's fine. Whatever, it's fine. I'll live. I also just need regular stone and some andesite as well, so we can do some texturing as well. It's good to have these blocks handy when we need them. Anyway. Right. Okay. Here we are. Having a good time. Chilling. Just vibing, you know. You and me. Well, actually, you, me, and the other people that are here, but that's okay. The part where he paints Odie Andy's neck. Yes, that part. That is exactly the part that I am referring to. Exactly that one. 110%. True. True story. That's me clicking true from Would I Lie to You. I don't know if anyone here has watched Would I Lie to You. A lot of you I recognise will not be British anymore. You'll be mostly Americans because it's late at night. Some Australians as well, perhaps, and maybe some other countries. And if you're from another country, please share. Please share where you're from. I'm excited to know who is tuned in today from all around the world. Please let me know. I'm excited to hear. But yes, countries and time. Oh, I'm tired, man. I'm tired, but it's okay. The grind goes on. We need to be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. I'm Irish. It's 11:45 for me. Hey, man. I'm British, and it's 11:45 for me too. The Netherlands. Oh, goedenavond. Lekker ding. Het is Nederlands. We kunnen gewoon Nederlands praten en dan geen mensen kunt ons verstaan omdat ik Nederlands spreek met jou. Gewoon jou, Niels 0811. We gaan gewoon Nederlands praten als dat oké met jou is. Toch? Cool. Right, back to English now. Anyway, I'm very British, innit? Innit, mate, innit. Yeah, mate. I don't think I've ever met anyone that unironically says innit. Or that just says innit regularly. It's very much just a thing that people don't say. Or at least not where I'm from. Anyway, it's fine. Guess where I'm from, and please keep it. To be fair, Law, I was speaking in Dutch, and I was saying that we should speak in just Dutch. To be fair to them, Law, but that's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Niels, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry. Law is gewoon een vreemde ding. There you go. I said you were a strange thing, Law, in case you were wondering. I said you were strange in Dutch. Framed. Spelt V-R-E-E-M-D. I think. I might be spelling it wrong. I'm not very good. Asking Marit about that one. Yes, Marit should be here more often. Marit's always just in Scott streams. God. I need to get Marit in. I speak Dutch. Me and Marit could speak Dutch to each other and it'd be brilliant. And I'd love it. But no. It's hard. It's tough. It's tough, you know, sometimes. Marit is working and is a Scott mod. I thought Marit is a Scott mod. Oh no, I'm not worried about it. Inside the computer. Okay, good. I always just like to make sure. I like to communicate with people in case they are worried if they've done something wrong. I like to make sure that people know that they haven't done anything wrong. There are not a lot of wrong things that you can do in my chats, but I do make it clear when you have done something wrong. Or indeed when you haven't. Because this is a welcome and loving environment. Oh, hello, cave. Right, let's just get the rest of these ones here. Oh, right, we've got a lot of good cobbled deep slate. This is brilliant. How much more do you think I'll need? How much more do you think I'll need? I only speak a bit of Dutch. It's a great language. It's so useful. You can only speak it in the Netherlands, and that's it. Nowhere else. It's maybe not the most useful language, but whatever. It's fine. It's fun and exciting. Right, how much of this stuff do we have now? A good amount of stacks. 1, 2, 3. We need about 7 stacks worth. 7 stacks will be fine. And then we can go back home, turn it all into stone bricks, and then we can crack on. Scott and Cambam mods are all one and the same. Yeah, you kind of are all the same. Law, you're not a Scott mod though, are you? You're not a Scott mod. I don't think you are anyway. I'm constantly looking for people to expand the team as well. Like, I regular monitor behavior as well, so if you are well behaved, there is a good chance that you will be invited. Although the mods also have a say as to who gets honestly, the mods have a bigger say as to who gets invited into the team than I do. So this is why they're all the same, is because you guys all are friends and know each other on the internet. So yeah, that I'm always looking for new people to join. I think especially if there's people that are like, if I'm doing like later night streams as well, I think it is important to expand the team a little bit. Especially because Kyra is also not very often, like lately, because Kyra's just working a lot more, which is very, very cool and very, very good. Although it does mean we're a little bit light in that department, but we are always looking for new people, and I'm always getting recommendations from the mod team as well for people to add. So if you want to become a mod, be well behaved, be part of the community, and that's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. And give mod love. Mod love is cool too. Also, if you gift like I don't know, like something like 5 subs as well, that can also go a long way too. Yeah, that's also quite good too. 5 or 10, 20 at a stretch, but mostly 5 or 10. That also goes a long way. 1 is also a long way as well. That's just how it works, you know. That's how it goes. You know how it goes? A paywall for the mods. Yeah, there's a paywall for the mods now. You have to have donated at least. Law, how many have you given now? Something ridiculous, I'm pretty sure. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. Bet gonna give 100 right now. Yeah, man. That'd be crazy. 100 would be absolutely insane. I'd spit on the floor if someone gave me 100. The floor. I hoovered it today as well. I cleaned my room to make it all. My room is so clean right now, by the way, guys. It's so clean. It's so nice and tidy, so lovely and tidy. And I will do that if someone does 100. I will spit on the floor, and I will not show you it because that would be weird. Probably not going to happen. So yeah, don't make me spit on my floor. That would be nice. Thank you. Anyway, mine's such a mess. I am just happy that I am just a relatively tidy person. Like, I feel like I'm good at keeping my room in good nick. Although, I'm going to show you guys what my sound paneling looks like. Hold on, let me show you guys what my sound paneling looks like. You can't even move my camera. Look at this. Look at all these panels. Look at all this. This is insane. Look at this. This is my panel board because I haven't got the tape. Hold on, here I am. I haven't got the tape to stick it to the thing. Hold on. There we go. Right, there we go. I haven't got the tape to stick to the wall yet because it hasn't arrived. Guys, it's fine. It's fine. It makes it so that the sound is better and so that it stays in the room, okay? It's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just because I haven't got the tape yet, okay? No one shout at me. I'm fragile. I'm being brave, okay? And you guys just need to support me when I'm brave, okay? I'm putting on a brave face right now. And it will be okay. Okay? It's fine. Right. Bricks. You're coming along nicely. There you go. Good stuff, lads. Well done. Good bricking. You're bricking it. Right. Let's do bricks. There you go. Cool. How many do I need? Niels, 5 gifted. Dank je wel hoor. Dat is heel lekker. En jij bent echt een leuke... grote ding. Je bent echt groot en vers. You're fresh. There you go. There you go, Niels. Thank you. That's really, really kind of you. I really appreciate that. Very, very sweet. Right, let me make more stone bricks. Right. Stone cutter. Boom. And then boop. And boop. And boop. And boop. I love that that's a thing now, Niels, that I'll just speak to you in Dutch. I like that. I like that dynamic that you and I have. No one else will understand us, but we can speak like this unless Marit arrives. If Marit arrives, then we have trouble, okay? we're gonna have trouble. Okay, right, okay, good, right. Anyway, let's see. What else do I need? I need 444. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. No, I might need some more. I'll do some more. Hold on. I'm doing more. Okay, I'm doing more. More. I need more. I need fabulous. I want fabulous. Give me fabulous. Fabulous trash. This won't do. That's a bore. I need. Sorry, it's a High School Musical tangent. Just had to happen there. I don't know why. Just did. Right, tiles. There you go. Need to eat food. Nom. We should rebel against Cambam. No, we shouldn't. No, what are you talking about, man? No. Stone and diorite and granite. Oh god, right. Granite there. Andesite. Andesite's a better block than stone in it. Do andesite instead of stone? No, we can't because I'm not him, am I? I'm not him. I always try to be him, but I'm not. Stone. There we go. Boom, and then polished granite. Oh, god, that's so. Polished granite is so woke. Honestly, what am I doing with my life? Right, here we go. Pop these in. There we go. Stone's there. That's what we need. Bob's your uncle. Jimmy is him. Jimmy. Ban Jackson. Ban Jackson for that one. Can't be saying that in my chat. No, you can say that. Jimmy is him. Jimmy is him, but no, Jimmy's not him. Ollie is him. Ollie is him. That's who I think is him. Ollie is. Ollie is him. Ollie is him. Cambam sent slash on Jimmy. No, I didn't. Shut up. Didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Shush. Boo! That's me. For real, what's like andesite polish? Exactly, dude. You're so right, Kel. You're so right, man. It's so true. They're just two guys to build. No, they're not both him. Ollie is him, but Jim's not. Jim, no. No, don't wait for me. Just post it, because I might not make a video for it for a while, because I am just so swamped at the minute with other stuff. So yes, don't worry about it. Just post. Just post. If it's ready, just go for it. Right, let me do this. That's nothing. Why am I doing that? That I did nothing there. Right, I need more bricks. Bricks. I've got the 30 bricks, though. That's what I needed. The 30 bricks is what I need. I needed that. Okay. I've got my polished andesite. That's ready. That's done. Boom. Bricks are done. Deep slate tiles are done. Don't need any more of those. Cool. Stone goes there. We'll put these all in here so it's just a bit organized. Just a bit cleaner now. There we go. Stone goes there. Do like that. So it's just all tidy-ish. I know it's a horrible pattern, but, you know, whatever. Stone buttons. I need stone buttons, apparently. There we go. Stone buttons. Fences now. We need loads of fences. Oh, my God. Right. Fences. So we do this, and then fence. And we need how many? 108 fences. Good Lord, man. Right, that's 108. That's more than 108. It's fine. Right, fence. And then we need some gates. And we need 21 of those. 21 gates. So, gate. 21. Bob's your uncle. There you go. There we go. That's ready. Headphone. Lanterns. I need 16 of those. So, let me go and make some lanterns. I don't know if I have the iron handy, actually. But we're looking pretty solid for tomorrow, guys. We're looking pretty solid. I need to get some more clay. But apart from that, guys, I think we're looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I think we're looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with the progress that we made today. Right, that is where I'm going to end it. I'm going to end today's stream with that. Let me find a suitable home for you to raid into. Oh, well, Lukey's doing his subathon, so let's go give Lukey some love. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your nights or days if it's just starting. I will be live, of course, again tomorrow. Let me check what time I have on my schedule for tomorrow. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to stop the recording. So goodbye, YouTube VODs. I hope you had a nice time. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Bye, YouTube VODs. Bye.